Hi guys, this is the lady. Welcome back to my channel. I wanted to come in really quick and share with you guys how to style a thin skin wig. Now, a thin skin wig is different from your everyday lace wig or your non-lace wig. It's called a full cap wig. Thin skins are different simply because they are made with this polyurethane material, something similar to rubber, okay? When you're going to be styling your unit and you're going to be using your flat iron, you definitely want to take precaution when you're getting close to the root of the hair, okay? You don't want to just go in like you do your natural hair or any other type of wig. And if you touch it with a hot iron or a curling iron or anything that's hot, of course you can damage the unit. So I just want to show you really quick what I do when I'm getting ready to style my unit. Of course, I'm going to be using one of my favorite powder brushes. This is from Walmart. Of course, just get your hair and part it down the center. Doesn't have to be a perfect part. Just have two sections. And with thin skins as well, you want to definitely make sure you're holding the hair when you brush or comb it. Okay, don't just go all in and start combing and brushing it, because the hair on a thin skin is injected. It's not hand tied. It's not hand tied like lace wigs. And so this one is injected, and they call that the V-loop system. And it's supposed to mimic a natural, true scalp look. Okay, so you can't see any knots or anything. It looks like it's coming straight out of your scalp. All right, so that's the beauty of thin skin units. Now, once you've gotten all of the kinks out of the hair, now you're ready to style that section. Okay, so all right, so I'm just going to put this on top. All right, so the closest I want to get, and I'll show you guys this in the front as well, but the closest I want to get to the actual base of the unit is probably here. I would say you want to start maybe half of an inch to an inch away from the base of the skin. All right, so I have my these are my Ion Gator flat iron. Okay, looks like an alligator there. And I have it set to 360. So you don't really need a lot of heat. So I'm starting right about an inch away from my base. And then I'll style the unit. Just run the flat iron through.
And you want to do that all over. You don't want to get the heat too close to the base.
And you'll see that I didn't get nowhere near an inch in the front, because I want to make sure that I don't touch the base of this unit in this front, especially where it'll be seen the most. And that's it, you guys. That's how you can you can style your thin skin unit with your flat iron without damaging the base of the unit.
Now when I'm done here on this side, I'm going to try to straighten it as flat as I can without, again, touching the base. By holding the hair. Holding the hair keeps you from putting stress on the injected knots, because they're going to be easier to come out than a unit that has been hand tied.
So you can get as close to the hairline as about a half of an inch with no problem. Like I said, the steam is not going to cause any problems. But laying that hot iron onto the skin directly would definitely cause you some problems, okay? Alright guys, so here is how the hair looks after I ran my flat iron through it. You can see it got nice and straight. I just ran the flat iron through it once. Now again, if you need it bone straight, you need it straighter than this, then I would suggest buying a straight unit. Do not get a natural straight. Do not get a curly unit. Just get a silky straight unit. That's going to be as straight as you can probably get the hair to be. Or you can get a silky straight or a yaki straight. That's going to be the straightest you can get. A natural straight is going to give you a little bit of a wave pattern.
No, I don't have any tape or liquid adhesive at all on this unit. It's just sticking to my head because I have a new, I just shaved my head a couple days ago. And so I don't need any adhesive right now because it is like stuck to my head.
I probably could have put a piece of tape in the center, since this is where it gets big back in this area because it's too big for me. But all I have to do is kind of like just mold it and get all those air pockets out. Get those air pockets out and just kind of mold it down. To style your unit, to style your thin skin unit, you do want to take precautions. And so I wanted to come in and show you guys that, but also just combing your thin skin, combing it or brushing it. I like to use, a paddle brush. This is probably my favorite because it is a detangler as well. And whenever I'm going to start combing or brushing my unit, as my thin skin unit, I like to grab the hair and hold it away from the base of the unit and then run the comb or the brush through it this way, okay? What you want to realize on a thin skin, the hair is injected so that it gives the appearance of a natural scalp, which is what you see here. This looks like it's my scalp, right? But it isn't. That's the thin skin. And the hair isn't knotted in a thin skin, it's injected. And when it's injected, it is called, they use some kind of method they call the V-loop. And that means that the hair is injected in one hole of the thin skin and it comes out another hole. So when it goes in and it makes a V, which is why they call it the V-loop system. And on some of the systems or the units, if the wig designer or wig maker is not as skilled as some, others, you'll see what we call the return hair. And that means when they went in and made that V, you'll have a long strand, which is, the hair length that you wanted. But then you'll have this smaller strand of hair that's sticking out in the top of your unit. And all of those little flyaways, what we call them, they're called return hairs. And that's why you see the hair sticking sticking out of your unit because the wig designer, the wig maker, um, left those that return hair sticking up. So when you are combing a thin skin unit, when you comb the unit, you brush the unit, you never want to brush it to the root. Okay, you don't want to touch the base at all if you can help it. Again, I like to take my brush and I just like to take the hair and pull it away from the base and then brush out like so. So the brush bristles should never touch the base of the unit, nor should your comb. And if I just get my comb here, the same thing applies. I just hold the hair away from the base and comb through the unit, okay? So that's pretty much what I wanted to come in and share with you guys. Things to do and not to do on a thin skin unit, okay? So that's it. Thanks for watching. Be blessed and a blessing. I'll see you guys in the next video. This is the lady signing off for now.